Let's go. Uh, so today is May the 4th, and today I'm gonna broadcast in English so that more people can hear and more people can understand what I'm saying. So today I have some extra work to do, so I have to drive from home to my office. So you can see today the sky is blue and the weather is quite clear. And this year we have a very long public holiday during the International Labor Day. So normally in China we have a 3 days public holiday from May the 1st to the May 3rd. But this year, because you have a joint Chinese traditional festival linked with the Labor Day, so altogether we have 5 days public holiday. And today there are not so many cars on the roads because it's still too early in the morning and people do not have to work, so there's not too much cars running around. But that's better, and you can see more about the city view. And you see this bridge is Erchi Yangtze River Bridge. This is a sixth bridge across the Yangtze River. And talking about Wuhan, it lies in the very center of China, and it is the biggest city in central China. Concerning the city scale, which is 1.2, which is 12 million in population, and also it is the industrial, economic, and cultural center in central China. And it has many key industries in China, including the steel, including the automobile, optic fibers, new technology, new energy, so on and so forth. So this bridge belongs to the second ring road of the city, and altogether there are 4 ring roads, including the outer and also another outer ring road. Altogether 5 ring roads in the city. And this ring road linked all the downtown area in Wuhan, and it's about 88 kilometers long. So now we are crossing from the Yangtze River from Wuhan to Hankou. Today the weather is quite warm. It is not till the summer yet, but it is until now it's already 30 degrees. Wuhan is one of the China's warmest cities, and we have an old saying in China. We call it 三大火炉, which means 3 warmest cities. One is Nanjing, one is Wuhan, and another one is Chongqing. 3 cities. We have extremely long summer and also the high temperature. So in Wuhan, it usually starts from now, which is in May, and ended until September or even October. You can see some days in October we still have warm days, and the warmest months should be July and August. So with the temperature usually reaches 40 degrees, very warm. But recent years, Wuhan doesn't have such warm weather because it rains sometimes, so it's better. But still remember that in 2-3 years ago we have extremely long warm days from July to August, nearly 1 month without rain, and the temperature is usually just 38, 39, 40, and even over 40, 42 or 43. That is very tough. That was very tough. So now we are driving along the second ring road to Hankou, and you see there are several signboards on the road and leads to the different rings, and there are flyovers linking to the inner rings, to the outer rings, and to the important place like airport, like train station, so on and so forth. So in Wuhan we have one international airport, which means which we call it Tianhe Airport, International Airport. It lies in the northwest corner of the city, and usually from my place to the airport is I use 35 or 40 minutes drive, which is 38 kilometers away from my place. And Wuhan is a very important railway thoroughfare in China, and the city links 14 capital cities of different provinces by using high-speed rail only, because it's lies in the very heart of China, so it has a very convenient railway linkage. So Wuhan also, they have the 3 different passenger railway terminals, which is just one terminal less to Beijing. I can say it has the most train station in China, and there are one train station which you can see from this signboard. It has a symbol that is the main of railway. The earliest train station in Wuhan is Hankou. It's Hankou railway station. And now the busiest railway station could be Wuhan railway station. And we have another railway station called Wuhan railway station. Wuhan railway station is just for high-speed trains and the EMU, DMUs for high-speed trains. But these 2 traditional railway stations, Hankou and Wuchang, Hankou mainly takes up the railway route from the east to the west, and the Wuchang mainly takes up the route from the north to the south. So if you want to travel to in Wuhan, if you want to travel to the main city in China, like Beijing, like Shanghai, like Guangzhou, Shenzhen, or Chengdu on the west, Xi'an on the west, same distance, because Wuhan is just in the center. It's like in the center of the cross, and to the main cities on the north, on the west, on the east, and on the south, almost the same distance, around 1,200 kilometers. So if you take a high-speed train from Wuhan to any cities and any main cities in China, it takes you 4 hours, and you travel by plane 1.5 hours. So we call it, Wuhan has a 5-hour economy circle, which means by using only 5 hours, you can cover almost all of China's main cities within 5 hours by train. So it's very convenient to live in Wuhan, because you go any main cities in the different directions, takes the same time, takes the same distance. So now we are nearing the Hankou railway station, and and you can see the signboard. It's already show the exit to the train station, and if you move a little forward, actually it's it is another place which is become very famous on this COVID-19 outbreak. Wuhan wet market. It's just 200 meters away on that road, on the right side of the road, very near. It is once said to be the origin of the virus in Wuhan. But right now, who knows? Right now, who knows who comes first? We don't know. It's all about. I think it's all about. It's all about the propaganda and the politics. I don't care about that. I don't care about politics. I don't care about the propaganda. The truth you will never see. You will never see the truth. Because people brings context, not the content. So every of the truth, when you hear that, it is already filtered, biased, filtered, and processed. So you will never touch the truth. So you could only see with your own eyes. So you could only believe yourself, not others, not what you hear, what you see. That is my view. So any case like this, you will like just stand in the middle. Stand in the middle. Not biased. Okay, now we went past the Hankou railway station because that underpass is the way across the train station square. So just above us just now is the train station. So now we move on and drive on along the second ring road. Usually on the work days, this part of the road often crowded and have a traffic jam. But today it is not. Now it is not. It is still 7:50, so there are not so many cars. On the weekend, people usually hang out around 10 or 11, maybe get together with a friend and have an appointment for lunch or something. So it's not like in the work days. In the work days, 7:30 to 8 on rush hour. Lots of traffic. So we're gonna turn right to another flyover and go to the third ring road. Yes, you see, Shanghaiqian, third ring road. Turn right. The city road network in Wuhan now, after 5 years painful days, which is full of construction and excavation, now it's much better than before. So in the Wuhan city, if you from any point from A to B, if you take this kind of viaducts, flyovers, or the ring road, it takes you less than 1 hour. If not traffic jam, any place A to B within 1 hour. Very convenient. For example, if I want to travel from the airport area to the Guangbu, to the optic fiber valley, which is in the southeast of the city. We cross the whole city. Takes just 1 hour by taking the third ring road. 1 hour. Very convenient. So every day. Actually, my company is around 38 kilometers away from my house, and I drive every day. And on average, I take 1 hour. But if there's no traffic, I can take the fastest record for me. I take only 32 minutes. 32 minutes to have a ride to my company. It is very late at night, and there's no car and no camera, so I ran a little over speed, and takes only 32 minutes. But normally it will take me 40 to 45 minutes for a ride. If it is before the long public holiday or before a weekend which has heavy traffic, I think it will be not more than 1.5 hours. So it's no problem. This flyover leads from the second ring road, which I was driving just now, to the third ring road, which is a little outskirt of the city. So I'm driving from Dongxihu district. That area was mainly of agricultural industry, and many food industry. They have set up their plants there. Now recent years they have set up a Aero City economic zone, which is near the airport, because Dongqiu, the airport, Tianhe Airport, lies near the Dongqiu. So they want to develop the logistic industry and other high-tech industry here. Many famous brands food brands like Coca-Cola, Pepsi. In China, like Tongyi, Kangshifu, many food and beverage factories are here in Dongqiu. And also you see McDonald's, the production base for the chips and the breads, like KFC. They have the food processing plants here in Dongqiu area, in Dongqiu district. And also another famous one is IKEA from Sweden, household furniture brand, top brand. They have a very big shopping mall here, just up ahead, on the left of the road. Very big. You can see here on the left. It's just behind the Hongqi. Very large area, and different brand, Chinese brand, international brand here for household furnitures. Very large area. also many. They are a big construction and furnishing market on the opposite of the road called 多罗口大市场. 多罗口 big market. You can buy all of the furnitures you want, from big cabins, bed, sofa to the small things like handles, like tools, like small nails and different things, all kinds of furnishing things. So now we drive on the Chaoxiao Expressway. This way is leading to the Xiaogan, which is on the northwest of the Wuhan city. 30 minutes drive from here to Xiaogan, very convenient. If you take a traditional way to Xiaogan, it takes you 1 hour. I remember when I was very young, when I take a long distance bus from Hankou to Xiaogan, it will take me 2 hours. But now if you drive from here to there, only half an hour. So we go exit and we go to the Dongqing area. This area used to be the outskirts of the city, but now you can see more and more people. They choose to set up their house here, so there are now more and more houses here built and raised. Because here it is less crowded, and even some rich families, they want to have their bigger house in the outskirts of the city, which they can enjoy quiet life and on the weekend. So you can see many rich families have set up the house here. Because in the city, in the city center, it's very crowded, and the house price is very expensive, and people have to live in a very limited space. But here, all you can have bigger ones, like over 200 or 300 or even 500, or even you can have a villa here with the same price. If you buy the house in the city center, it's crazy. Now the most expensive one could reach take the Jiangyue Wuhan Tiandi in near the Yangtze River, for instance. It reaches, the price should be 50 to 60 per square meter, but here 10,000 or 15,000 RMB per square meter. So you can buy, with the same money, you can buy 4 or 5 times of the bigger house than you buy in the city center. So why not? As long as you have a car and you have the public transportation, it should be the problem. It shouldn't be the problem. So here, and also there's a metro way runs beneath us. It is line 6. It is also a very convenient one. It is the longest metro line to Wuhan, which is now over 50 kilometers from here to Hanyang, to the Guobo Avenue. Now it's on the terminal of Hanyang. It already went outside of the third ring road. And it ran through all of the busiest area in Hankou and Hanyang, including Jianghanlu 6渡桥、南京路大智路、中家村。Alright. Here is a newly developed area, and you can see the road is quite new, and trees are just planted. It is because there is a stadium just on the right side of the road. It's called Wuhan Sports Center, which is the stadium for the 7th World Military Games last year, and also the home stadium from is a home stadium of the Wuhan Football Club, one of the China's top league team here. So on the weekend usually there will be many football fans. They travel from the travel to the stadium and watch the football game. But for me, I watch international soccer. I watch international football, but I also have time to support my hometown team. Although Chinese football played not too well, but I always support my hometown team. Yeah, just on the right, this is a stadium. Yeah, my hometown team is Wuhan. But if you talk about the international football, there are so many teams I like. Here on the left, it is a construction site. This is the west extension of Metro Line 6, and there is a flyover bridge just up ahead, and this is Line 1, Metro Line 1. So this place is gonna be the intersection of Line 6 and Line 1. Okay, my company is near. Turn left. You can see the sky. Oh, it's blue. Very good weather. But I have to do my work first before I head out. On the left, you can see a small tower on the little hill. This is one of the radar in Wuhan for air defense. In Wuhan, there are 3 radar stations like this. Okay. Sweet office, I'm coming. You see, and only use 31 minutes to reach my office. 31. No traffic. 30 minutes. 35 minutes drive. Okay. This is my place. China State Construction, 3rd Bureau, 1st Engineering Company. Okay, bye from now. See you next time.